Welcome back. It's officially summer, and that means the pressure's on for teenagers out there to find that summer job.
And it is not easy, especially right now with the economy the way it is. Adults are having a hard time finding a job, and you know what? So are teenagers. Listen to this. Only a quarter of young people ages 16 to 19 are actually expected to find work this summer. So we are going to try and help you get your teenager an edge in finding that key summer job. We have our expert, Arlene Kakis, who is the Director of Career Services at UB. Let's just start. It's networking, which is very important, the most important thing, I think, you were saying?
Really important, and I think for young people, they don't necessarily understand how to go about doing that because, you know, they're young. And so they don't really understand that their church is a network, the volunteer activities they've done is a network, their high school teachers are part of their network. And so the question is, who do I know, and do they know I'm looking? And what do they know is out there, and how can they help me?
So you suggest contacting them and saying, hey, I'm on the job hunt. Do you know of anything?
Absolutely. I think the key to networking, I think, is to think about all of the places where you know people, and who do you know, and what kind of relationship do you have with those individuals, and can you leverage that relationship to find an opportunity that they may know of, because people talk to each other.
Right.
And that's really how you find a job.
Yeah, I know for sure. My mom even made a list of people she thought might be able to help me back when I was like 17 years old looking for a job over the summer. But once you find that place you want to you try to apply with, I mean, teens need to know they got to fill out an application. They got to do things like that. What are some things they have to look ahead for?
Well, first of all, present yourself very professionally. So whatever is appropriate in terms of the dress for the workplace that you're applying to, very important. So how you look and present yourself, very, very important. Secondly, kind of how you conduct yourself. So are you on time for the interview? Do you follow up with a thank you note? You know, the things that appear to be small but are really indicative of whether or not someone wants to hire you.
Right.
So you need to pay attention to those things.
True.
Let's say that you can't find a paying job. Volunteering, is that going to help them out in the long run? Resume, that type? Would you suggest that?
Well, it definitely helps in terms of a resume, and it might potentially lead to a job. Certainly there are lots of young people who have started as volunteers in nonprofit organizations or in governmental organizations or even for-profit companies where they've had exposure to people. Now they have shown up for work, they've demonstrated themselves as competent and professional, and someone says, well, you know what, we've got this project that we need done. And so it can be leveraged, volunteer opportunities can be leveraged into part-time employment opportunities.
And really having that summer job for somebody that's never had a job has got to be a big help in moving your way up the up the ladder as you're getting ready for college. And
Joe, really it's also all about that experience.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course, it's a long time ago before I got my first job.
Right.
But when I think back on what I learned by virtue of it, it wasn't really about what I was doing.
Right.
It was about the life experiences I gained about how to talk to people, how to work collaboratively with other folks to accomplish something, how to dress, how to present yourself.
Practice makes perfect.
Those are all important learning lessons.
Yeah, losing that summer vacation. I mean, that was the hardest thing for me, but you got to learn it, right?
Arlene Kakis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great tips. Parents, I hope it helps you and your teenager. You know, we were all talking about our college jobs or our high school jobs for the summer.